Hello, beautiful creative people. This is Kiala Givehand of Givehand Creative, and I'm coming to you today, Sunday, October 13, around 6:37 p.m. For Book in a Day 41. Isn't that wonderful? So I'm doing something a little bit different here, starting with my face, because I got 3 emails in the last 2 weeks with people saying, "We love your videos, but we want to see your face. We haven't seen your face in so long." So just to remind you that it is me behind the camera, making the books, my hands that you see, these giving hands. And so I just wanted to say a quick hello and thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoy book 41. I'm actually going to use a piece of paper that is kind of, I don't know if you can tell that it's a piece that I chopped off in a weird way. So it felt like a good piece to use. It's a piece of Fabriano watercolor paper. So I will be using this for today's book, and as of right now I'm gonna do a 1-page something. It's gonna be small because it's 6:40 at night and I would like to go have dinner and relax this Sunday before my week gets started. Crazy week coming up. So I'm gonna take this piece of paper and cut it down significantly, and then make a book with it. I don't know what yet. I did have a really amazing, several amazing things this week. I went to an intuitive painting workshop with Chris Zidell here in Oakland, California. It was amazing. It was wonderful. It was only a few hours, but she blew my mind, and the space was amazing. And standing up and creating art, I'm so used to working in isolation, number one, by myself in my little home studio / guest room, and number 2, I'm so used to working pretty small. Like, the books I make are not these huge massive things. Sometimes I start with a big piece of paper and I cut it down, or I fold it down into something smaller, but I was able to work on a huge, like 36 by 30 sheet of paper, and 2 of them, as a matter of fact. And there was a room full of women, and we were, I don't know, it's just the energy in the room was amazing and beautiful, and it was, yeah, it was unlike anything I've done in a long time. So I really enjoyed that. So I have that sort of bubbling up, and I think I'm actually going to go back tomorrow evening. I think there's another session, so I might go back for that. And what else? Oh, and then I had my very first acupuncture experience this week, and that was kind of amazing too. I didn't know what to expect, and so I went, and it was the most relaxing thing I've done, like even more relaxing than getting a massage. Like, it was, I don't know, I think I have this fear of needles, and I always have, even from being a young child. I had that fear. And this is a year of 40, right? You remember me starting my year off with, I am fearless, I can do anything. I just turned 40, right? So fear is not holding me back. My fear of needles, not holding me back. So I made the appointment. I had been threatening for 2 years to go to the acupuncture. Oh yeah, I'm going to go get acupuncture. I'm going to try that. But I knew deep inside that I had this fear of needles. So I never actually made the appointment or the commitment. But I did this week, and it was phenomenal. And yeah, and so I went on Thursday and had the most relaxing, and just I want to keep finding words for it, and I'm having a hard time finding the words to describe what I felt. Just these like little jolts of energy surging through my body, and these moments of mental clarity and peace that I have not experienced in a very long time. So it was, in my world, miraculous in a way to help me sort of quiet. And then I fell asleep. And when I tell you that I am not, number one, I'm not a napper. I don't take naps. It's just not something that I do. I would like to take naps after having this one. The rest of my day was insanely clear. I just felt like, I don't know. So long story short, I went back again today for another session of acupuncture, and this time I had a really interesting experience. Like super emotional stuff came up, and I just literally started crying in the chair. I wasn't in pain, I wasn't sad. Tears just started streaming down my face, and I could not explain it. And I called the acupuncturist over, and I was like, I don't know why I'm crying. What is happening? I'm not in pain. I feel no pain. I'm not sad. And he was like, this is a typical reaction for people. This happens. The energy in your body's moving around, being displaced and replaced and rejuvenated. And he had a long whole explanation. He's like, this is common. He was like, you are not unique. It is not, an isolated situation. This happens to people when they are first starting out with acupuncture, especially. And if they're already dealing with inner work in their lives, and then they come here and the energy just sort of puts that on fast forward. So I have for the last week and a half been working, I'm teaching an online class called Me, Myself, and I. And a lot of the work that I have the students doing, obviously I do the same work so as to demonstrate how to do it. And a lot of that work is inner work. We start the week off with inner work, and then on Wednesday we start actually doing the art part of it. And so, yeah, just a lot of stuff came up for me last week. And so it was, I guess it all just flooded to the surface when I was having my session today. And I literally left there feeling like I had been, this is such a weird analogy, don't freak out on me when I say this, but feeling like I had been baptized, almost like just dunked in water and came up clean. I don't know, it was really weird. So anyway, maybe some of this will show up in the book. That's my whole point for telling you all of this and for rambling on. This is why I don't get on camera right here, because I don't know how to stop. Okay, so I'm stopping. This sheet of paper is going to become a book. I'm going to make it a nice square piece. I'm probably going to do a folded structure because that's simple. I want to do something that's a little, not off-putting, that's not the word I want, but something a little non-traditional. How about that? So that's my plan. I'm probably going to keep the paper somewhat similar. It's a piece of watercolor paper, and I have these amazing this little watercolor set that is metallic watercolors, and I might just do like a light wash over it with one of those colors just to give it something other than cream color. And then I'm gonna fold it some way and make a book. I hope you'll stay even after all my rambling, and you probably won't ask me to get back on camera again after this, but either way, I'm grateful for those of you who are watching, and I'm excited that you're joining me in this journey. And yeah, I'm just having an amazing year of 40. Every single week I am thankful and grateful for so many things, and yeah, booking a day has absolutely changed my life. So we're on book 41, and pretty soon we're going to be counting down 10, 9, 8, 7, right? When we get to that point, oh my God, it's going to blow my mind. So stay tuned, and I'll see you on the other side of book 41. Bye. Okay, so I want to do a quick time check. 7:18, because I am going to stop and go get dinner, but so I don't know what I have here, but so I took a long strip and I said, okay, I can probably get about 4 or 5 sections, so 5. So I thought, how do I divide it up into 5s? And so I did some wonky math, and when I say wonky, I mean, yeah, I'm just yeah, I totally didn't try to, yeah, anyway, so I folded it and this is what I have, and I really like this sort of staggered look here, the sort of stair step look that we have going on, and then these edges, these 2 edges line up, and then this is a little bit of a lip here. So I'm thinking about how I can use that lip to my benefit, to sort of signal this is how you open the book, maybe. And so I flipped it over because I actually wanted this sort of green color to be on the outside. I like that a lot. So I don't really know right now how I'm going to, what I'm going to do with this, but there will be text, very simple text, and I think maybe I'll write a poem while I'm eating dinner, or something like a poem. I don't know. We'll see. So the idea is, so it's like this, it's an accordion, obviously, but it's a staggered accordion. Maybe that's what I'll call it, staggered accordion. I'm really liking folded books lately. Okay, so this is, I'm going to go have dinner. And I probably will do something like cut this strip and make some sort of band to go around it. That seems logical, because otherwise it's not going to stay closed. So I think I'll make a band, a belly band to go around it. Something, you know, fairly smallish. Probably paint it this blue color to contrast and offset. So yeah, so far so good. I'm liking where it's headed. We'll see. All right, so I will be back in a moment. I am back. Dinner is over and I've printed my text. It's 10:45. Can't believe it's not midnight, but it's not, and I'm almost done. So the book and the band are done. Now it's just a matter of me getting the text onto the actual page. So I think I'm probably going to put a little bit of green distress stain on this, just to, I don't know, give it some dimension maybe. And yeah, then I'm just going to slide the text onto the book, or into the book. So that's the next step. See you back here in a bit. Alright, lovely people, it is 11:24 p.m. not midnight. Yay for that. And the book is done. So I'll tell you right off the bat, I didn't
measure this the way I want it to. I don't want this band to be this high up, but I guess it doesn't, you know, hurt. I wanted it to be pretty much centered around here somewhere, but that looks weird to have both of those showing, but it is what it is. So yeah, we have that. So the band slides off, and we have a title, and then the poem. And the colophon. I really love books that do that sort of, here's what I have for you on this side, and here's what I have for you on this side. I like that sort of interactivity of it all. It's not just a flip and put down kind of book. There's more to it than what you see on first glance. So I like that. And I'll just read it really quickly. It's short. Unblocked. Take your energy, open it, and wait. Pin the places where nothing has lived, where what survived became stardust. Let essence engulf you, animate you. This is how living feels. So that's sort of my homage to my experiences this week, both with Chris Zidell and intuitive painting, and with my first acupuncture appointment. So it's been an amazing week. Book 41 is done, and I still have time to I don't know, do whatever people do before midnight. It seems like midnight is that magic hour, right? So anyway, thank you so much for watching. This is Kiala Givehand signing off for book 41. We are so close, 11 books away from the end of the year, which means 11 weeks before 2014. Can you believe it? Yeah, anyway, don't even get me started on that. Please go out and create something beautiful this week. I'll see you back here next week. Have a fabulous time. Bye.